Hey everybody, I'm Ari, and I'm going to be doing a mommy guilt video or vlog. Um, I will start off by saying that I've been a mom since 1990, and my mommy guilt is that I feel that I weaned my first two borns way too fast and cold turkey, and I shouldn't have done it. What happened was, with my first baby, I was 12 weeks postpartum when I became pregnant with my second child. Yes, I was 12 weeks postpartum and I didn't have a period, and I became pregnant. And the first thing I noticed was that my milk supply went down suddenly from one day to another, and that's when I did a pregnancy test, and I found that I was pregnant. I went to the doctor, and the doctor confirmed my pregnancy. I did not discuss breastfeeding with him at all. I didn't really do my research about breastfeeding. Automatically, in my mind, I took it upon myself, and I just thought that it was not normal to continue to breastfeed while you're pregnant. In my mind, I had, I thought that I was going to endanger my unborn child, that my unborn child was going to die, or I was going to have a miscarriage because I was breastfeeding. That all my vitamins and all my nutrients, all that was going to go to my baby, my breastfeeding baby, and that my unborn child was not going to get enough nutrients and vitamins and whatever. That was in my mind, in my heart. So I got scared and I just stopped. I just completely stopped. The minute the doctor said I was pregnant, I just stopped breastfeeding. And my baby was crying. He was miserable. I didn't know what to do, but I just knew in my heart at the time that I had to stop breastfeeding for the best, for the well-being of my unborn child. And we all know that that's not true. Okay, when you are pregnant, you can continue to breastfeed your nursing baby. You can continue. You will not do any harm to your unborn child. You will not do harm to anyone. And the reason why your milk supply does go down is because it converts between 9 and 10 weeks into your pregnancy. Or maybe less. I think it's 4 weeks. I'm not sure. Anyway, somewhere along the line, when you find out you're pregnant, your milk converts into the fresh new milk colostrum that you give to your newborn baby, and then days after, or a week or two after that, it converts back. If you continue to breastfeed, it converts back to breast milk, the milk that your baby was already used to. I didn't know that. So that's my first mommy guilt, and I've been carrying it ever since, all these years in my heart. And the second mommy guilt is that when I did have my second baby, I breastfed him up until the 5th month. That's when I was called in to do a job at a pediatrics office. And I knew the supervisor very well, and he gave me the position of the first floor. I was sort of like a supervisor when he wasn't around. So basically my hours were flexible. I was my own boss at the time. But in my mind and in my heart, I felt like I had to wean my baby cold turkey. The call was spontaneous. He called me, and then that very same night I just stopped breastfeeding my baby. I wasn't prepared to continue to breastfeed. I didn't know. I wasn't educated about breast pumps and about hand expressions and about storing your milk, and and that I could bring a breast pump to work and pump every 2 or 3 hours, and being the fact that I was my own boss, I was able to breastfeed. If I could even bring the baby. I lived like a block away from my job, and I could have asked the babysitter to come and bring the baby, and I could have breastfed the baby for 20 minutes, and then she would have gone home. It was within walking distance. I could have even done that. There were so many things that I could have done back then to continue to breastfeed, and I didn't know. I just didn't know, and it really hurts, and maybe that's why maybe that's why with my other babies that I've had, I've breastfed 12 months, 2 years, 3 years, and I have tandem breastfed certain, some of my kids. I have done it because I have kids that are 1 year apart, so I was able to tandem breastfeed, and I just feel bad. I really do. I mean, I noticed a behavior, a change in their behavior. They cried unnecessarily. They had sleeping patterns that were not normal, and it took me a while or them, my first two babies, a while to adjust to a bottle and not having that, that warmth, that bond, and that, that feeling that you get when you're breastfeeding your baby, that love, that connection. I completely messed up with that, and maybe, and subconsciously in the back of my mind, this is the reason why I'm breastfeeding my 18-month-old daughter. I'm still breastfeeding her, and I will continue to breastfeed her for as long as I feel comfortable and she feels comfortable. So ladies, don't be scared to continue to breastfeed while you're pregnant. Okay, don't believe whatever anybody tells you that you're going to hurt your baby or you're hurting yourself. No, that's not true. Speak to your doctor, speak to a nutritionist, follow your body, follow what you feel, and you'll be okay. And continue to breastfeed your baby for as long as you like to breastfeed. 2 years, 3 years, I don't care. Whatever. As long as you feel comfortable, your baby feels comfortable, go for it. My baby is 18-month-old. She's 18 months, like I'm telling you, and I will continue to breastfeed. My plan is to continue to breastfeed until 3. Okay? But that's just me. Some mothers don't breastfeed that long, but I'm gonna do it. So there you go. That's my mommy guilt, and I hope you enjoy and watching, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.